What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my broadcast. So, I just heard on WrestleMania um that we got a former member of the Ops who is now WWE has a new name for him. He goes by the name of Rory Keys, aka Powerhouse Hobb. He goes by many nicknames. He goes by Will IS, Will Rude, Will Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobb, but his real name is Will Hobson. And he's 35 years old. He's the same age as my house brother Tyler. So, WWE is doing a new signing for the new wrestler. What if it's going to be somebody who almost made it into the WWE, but he decided to go to AEW, which is Rory Keys, aka Will Hobbs. Once a heart, always a heart. But I think that she's probably the new female version of the Big Show. And then last Friday, and then last night on SmackDown, we got new tag team champions of Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. So I think that the MFTs are probably going to be the most dominant faction probably for right now until what could happen. But I think that as in right now, we have to find out. And we were supposed to, and we're like almost a week from today from the Royal Rumble. And I hope you guys have a great time at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. And I think right now we have Drew McIntyre, who's the new WWE champion, if you guys catch that. And then Carmelo Hayes just put up a good fight against Ilya Dragunov. Jimmy and Jay are still the tag team champions. And congratulations to Jay's brother Jimmy and his wife Naomi for having a baby. For having a baby. And a week from tomorrow, on Saturday, January 31st, please set your calendars for the Royal Rumble, when all 30 participants on the men's division and all 30 participants in women's division will compete for the WWE Undisputed Champion, World Heavyweight Champion for the men's side. Or they're going to face the WWE Women's Champion or the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania. A week from tomorrow, set your calendars. Set your calendars and please, and say your prayers to see that if Chris Jericho could come back to WWE, compete at the Royal Rumble, probably try to win at the Royal Rumble, and see what he can do from there. And then let me check for the AEW roster side to see who turned face or heel. He didn't show up on AEW. Dustin Rhodes is still injured. I think James Drake and Zach Gibson just turned heel. Couple of one month ago on December 27th, 2025. And probably for the men's side, I hope Luchasaurus comes back. And I think that it's going to be it. But let me check on the... So Jon Moxley just turned face after when he won the International Champion or something like that. But I think it's still Ricochet who probably won. So I think that right now, that for last week, on the debut of Bear Bronson and Cedric Alexander, who just made their TNA stable debut. And then we had a return of Ash by Elegant. And then the Hardy Boys will be taking on the Righteous for the TNA Tag Team Champions. And then Elijah just came back last week, distracted Mustafa Ali. And 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy just won, and then everything went off the air after. So look how many state. Okay, so listen up. Cedric Alexander has been in many, many stables, but I'm not gonna name any indie things. But he was in her business 3 times, and then he's now in a member of the system with Eddie Edwards, Kurt Hawkins, Bear Bronson, and Alicia Edwards. But I don't understand that how she turned heel along with her stablemates. That's not like how people start off with the new generation of wrestling. If people been watching wrestling for a very long time, that's how people start to wrestle, and then after that, boom, everything's great. So stay tuned for AEW Dynamite Collision, and I'll see y'all later. Live, love, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Y'all know what to do.